I'm Coach Tama Dudley, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on Sports Like Talk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keys and queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break the sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, say go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
And let's go! SLT Nation, what it do, fam? Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. That's right. This is a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. It is our 5th season, y'all. That's right. We got over 850 episodes down, and we are still on this glorious mission we started 5 years ago. That's right. We are going all around this country. We are going into every nook and cranny, every community, and we are finding rising superstars who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. Hey, today, you better not play with VA. Let's go! Coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, she is one of the most elite coaches in the country. She is known for her player development, for her NIL advocacy and her mentorship of the youth. She is recognized by USA Today as one of the National Coaches of the Year back in 2022, as well as the Naismith Coach of the Year in the same year. Now, in her 14 years, she's done a lot, but most notably, only losing 9 games at Sidwell Friends Academy. And everybody who's following this, y'all know what happened. 30-0, the #1 team in the nation. So this is what we need. Now she's taking her talents over to a new school, and we are garnering new attention for what could possibly be the next generation of country champions and national champions. All right, y'all. St. James Academy, make some noise for the director of basketball operations, as well as the head coach of the girls basketball team, Coach Tama. All right, Coach. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you so much for being on here. This is one of those. That's one of the bucket list was, y'all. We had to drop that one in the bucket because we got a dog on there. I'm talking about legend in the building. Let's go, Coach. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. If this is your first time or your next time rocking with the Sports Life Talk crew, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the You Got Next logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh. All facts, no cap. The head coach KT. What's up, Kev? How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great, B. Jones. I got to tell everybody this. This is my recruit, B. I have been working on Coach for like a year.
I was going to ask you, how do we pull this one off, man? All I know is that when I'm sitting around on a Friday or Saturday and I get the notification of new shows that's booked and in the bag, and I see a Tama Dudley come across, I call my mama and say, "We made it, mama. Hey, we're doing things out here, mama. Look at this." Hey, she said, "Well, just do your thing, baby. Just relax. Just relax." Ain't no relaxing with the mouth of the South. Ain't no relaxing with the mouth of the South. Coach Dudley, you ready to get this thing cracking? You ready to go?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I hope I can match that energy.
Let's go. It is time for the moment of truth. That's right. We kick every show off with an icebreaker, a game that we call Two Truths and a Lie. It is the moment of truth. So before the show, Coach Dudley has selected 3 unique facts about ourselves. Kevin and I don't know what these are. You don't either. So we will all work together as a team. We'll have 60 seconds to see if we can figure out which one of these facts about Coach Dudley is a complete fabrication. Uh-oh. Now, I will tell you going into this thing, this is a catalytic moment. This is a precipice moment, Coach. We are now on the year 80 shows in. We are right down the middle, 50 and 50. I mean, 40 and 40. So we at 500 right now, Coach, which is great. It's better than what we did in the year of the Mamba. Last year was the year of the Mamba.
That was horrible.
We lost 70% of the games last year, but this year we battling. We just want to finish this year one game over 500, Coach. You know what that's like, right? So it's all about you. All right, Coach. Well, take it easy on us. And we need y'all out there that's watching this right now. Make sure y'all show up in the comments for us and guide us to victory. Coach, Tama Dudley, give us your 3 facts.
Okay, so here I go. My first one is that I'm a lefty. All right. My second one is I drive a BMW. And then my last one is that I have a cat and 2 dogs, and their names are Biggie, Tupac, and Missy Elliott.
Well, Kevin, I'm
all in on number 3. I think that's the truth.
I'm all in on number 3 as well. Too specific. The driving the BMW though, I can see that, but coaches normally, I don't know, man. The BMW kind of fly, Kevin. There's
no kind of to it. The BMW is fly, B. Jones.
But what about the lefty though, KT? I mean, like, I know somebody in the audience right now. They know this one. They know this answer. They just ain't telling us right now. Kevin, which one you want to go with, man? 1 or 2?
You know, I kind of want to go with number 2.
You know what? I say we go with number 2 as well.
Yeah, then let's go with number 2. Yeah.
I don't think because a BMW just I don't know. Something about it just don't. It ain't sitting well in my spirit, Kevin.
If she's driving BMWs, B. Jones, we're about to ask her to sponsor this podcast once this is over with. So let's go.
All right, Coach. I think we're going to drum it down to we're going to say number 2 is a fabrication. It is not the truth, Coach. You driving a Lexus or you driving a Benz.
I actually drive a Porsche. No, I'm joking.
I'm about to say air and wind. Okay.
I don't drive a Porsche. I drive a Chevy Traverse. So I do not drive a BMW, but the other 2 are very truthful.
Kevin. That's a win. Hey, no more playing VA. Forget what you say. Ain't no more playing VA. Hey, all right, Coach. Now you got to tell us the dogs: Biggie, Missy, and Pac.
Right.
What kind of dogs are they, and what's the age of the dogs, Coach?
Yep. So Biggie is Kendall's dog. Actually, he's a little Chorky, a Chihuahua Yorkie mix. He's really tiny, 7 pounds, and so he's the first one we got, and we named him Biggie, right? And then a cat wandered in our garage, and we decided to name him Tupac because it matched the name Biggie. And then we just literally recently bought a mini Dachshund, and we named her. It's a girl, Missy Elliott. We were gonna name her Snoop if it was a boy, but it's Missy Elliott.
I like that. So can they float? They got bars, Coach? Get in here.
Yeah, a little different. They're different bars, but yeah.
Now I don't know how frisky you can get with a Dachshund's hair, but you got to do something crazy on Missy because Missy ain't never keeping status quo. She was always wearing flamboyant clothes and stuff. So you gotta Missy got to be one of the personalities. All right, Coach?
Yeah. Well, I posted a picture on my Instagram, so anybody can go in there and check her out. So yeah, we just got her like a couple days ago. So
welcome to the family, Missy. Welcome to the SLT family. Let's go. I'm having a good time, Kevin. That's a win. Chalk it up, baby. 41 and 40.
I already put that down. Yeah, we keep on moving.
Hey, I'm hyped now. All right, Coach. We're about to take them on a road trip. This is a journey. It is all about your career, all about your amazing accomplishments on the court, off the court. We're gonna tell them the story from beginning to end. But you know what you got to do before you go on a road trip, right, Coach? You get in the car, you get the seat adjusted, get the temperature right, the radio set, and you know what you got to do then, Coach. Come on, get that right hand, lift it up, Coach. Come on, reach that right hand up, reach over that left shoulder, grab that seatbelt and buckle up. Let's go. All right, this is what we need. Everybody that's watching this, Kevin, I think we might have some Michigan fans watching this too, man. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we will.
We got some people from all around the country watching this. So this is what we need y'all to do. If y'all love women's basketball the way we do, we need you to help us to take this platform to a whole Another. Love her. We grinding out here, but we can't do it without you. We all a family. So this is 4 things that you can do right now, family, that won't cost you a penny. They all free. Number 1, hang out with us to the end of the show. Number 2, we need you to hit that like button. Now, Coach is smiling, and she having a good time, but I'm going to tell y'all, watch the videos of her on the sideline. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. She is super intense, so I need you to fix your face, get intense, lock in, and hit that like button. We need this show to bubble all the way up to the top. I'm talking about number 3. I need all my assists. Coach, you know you love a good point guard. A point guard makes it happen. That's the coach on the court. But what they do, they distribute. They share the ball. They find open players. They make sure things are happening. We need you to become the point guard of your friends, your family, your colleagues, your coworkers, your classmates, and send this episode out to as many people as you possibly can. And let's run the numbers up. And last but not least, subscribe to the Vibe. That's right. Become a part of our family. Join the SLT tribe as we continue on the 900 episodes. Hopefully, we'll be celebrating 1,000 here in 2026. Coach Dudley. Absolutely. Now I just, I was turned on to St. James a little bit ago, and I'm hearing it's gonna be a lake show tour. We about to go all across the country with St. James. Coach, are they gonna show us some love on this video? Or are we gonna get some?
Absolutely, I got you.
Let's go.
Show you some love.
So we do it all as a family, Coach. I need everybody that's watching this at the sound of my voice. I'm going to count us down to 3, and I need you to smash that subscribe button. Let's do it like we true to it. 3, 2, 1. Boo! Coach, I'm hyped. I can't believe we got all these new folks joining the family. We got Coach Dudley on the show. I'm feeling amazing right now, but I feel even better that we got all these new people that's rocking with us. Coach, what is your favorite emoji? We want everybody that just smashed subscribe, or if they hit like or whatever, to throw your favorite emoji in the chat just so they can let us know we was out there today, so Kevin and I can reach out to them and tell them how we feel.
Yeah, my favorite emoji is the one with the smoke coming out the nose.
That it.
The steam coming out the nose. That's my favorite one. The tough one.
Yeah, tough. That's it. The tough emoji. Y'all throw the toughest nails emoji in the chat. Let us know you was out there today. Kevin, what we gonna tell those people, man?
We're gonna tell them thank you and welcome to the Sports Life Talk family.
Thank you. Welcome to the family. We don't take that word lightly. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family. So welcome to the SLT family. And if you love hip hop like the Dudley family love hip hop, you about to have a good one, because it is time for the Sports Life Talks initiation.
All right, Coach, before we officially welcome you into the Sports Life Talk family, you got to go through our initiation. So
okay.
Start your journey across the SLT Burning Sands. You got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay, so this is my top 5 right now, just FYI. So I love LMA. I like her, Cardi B, Kendrick Lamar, and SZA.
Pure heat. Yeah. That was 5.
Yeah, that's
but
5,
LMA, now, Coach, I'm a big fan of LMA. She be cold. I like that LMA. Kevin, that's a tough one. You got some Kendrick in there. Got some SZA. I like what she did with that list, KT. On elite coaches got to have an elite list, sir. So what are you going to give Coach Dudley for that top 5, man?
All right, Coach, I like to rank everybody's top 5. The highest you can get is 24. The lowest you can get is 8. That's our dedication to the great Kobe Bryant. B, that top 5 was fire.
Yes.
And I did tell you that this was my recruit, so I worked very hard to get her on this platform. With that said, B. Jones.
What up, fam?
Just had 824 the other day. So we're going to give him up. Give him up. Man, did you give a 25? You know, our budget's on the 24, right?
I gave him a 24.
All right, man, you don't want the lights to go out. All right, Coach, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
I think I'm going to go with Wonder Woman. 1, because she's a woman, but 2, she's badass. So, sorry, I don't know if I can cuss, but I'm going to go with Wonder Woman.
Coach, you can do whatever you want in this show. This is your show.
So, as long as I get off that line, because Coach, I was running late, so Coach put me on the line. So can I get off the line, Coach? Because you can do it.
Well, y'all said 20 seconds, and it's more like 10. So y'all don't get 20 seconds down and back. Get 10.
What? They got to go down and back in 10 seconds?
Yes.
Yeah, so you literally can do it in 6 seconds if you really try.
Well, 6, you gotta be.
You gotta be humbling.
You gotta be holding. You gotta be Jasmine.
Now, coach, you know good and well we can't make it down there in no 10 seconds.
We're gonna need some lead. We're gonna need some grace, coach.
Okay, I'm gonna get you 11. I give you 11.
All right, I'll take 11, KT. I'm gonna try it too.
Right.
I'm quitting.
Don't hurt yourself now.
All right, coach. So we asked that superhero question because we see coaches of your caliber as a superhero. And we know that Wonder Woman has her own theme music, but what would Coach Dudley's theme song be?
Okay, so my theme song would be Started from the Bottom from Drake.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. She killing it, B. Jones.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. So what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
I would say perseverance. I think that goes on the court, off the court. It's taught me on the court to get through you can get through hard things. And I take that with me in life. So perseverance.
So, Coach, we're going to take it back a little bit for this question. Do you think Tamika, the Hooper, could have played for Tama Dudley, the head coach?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, definitely. I was always a hard worker. And I had hard coaches. That's kind of where I have, emulated my coaching style from the coaches that I've had. And I played for those coaches and I've taken bits and pieces from them. So 100%, no one was going to outwork me.
See, B. Jones, we got to be like that. We on that line. I think we can do it in 10 seconds. Now I'm motivated. We're doing it in 10.
Y'all got it.
All right, Coach. B and I, we're going to produce a movie that's centered around you. The one thing that we're missing is the lead actress. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
I'm gonna go with Sanaa Lathan because she did a great job in Love and Basketball. I think it was just like the sequel to that. So yeah, this is the coach, and now she's a coach. Now she's not a player anymore.
Oh,
so, yeah.
That's clever. That's a clever spin on it, B. Jones. Nobody's ever
like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Love and Basketball too.
Yeah.
Bam. There you go.
I had Taraji P. Henson playing you. I think she could have nailed you.
Yeah, she's tough.
I like Taraji.
Yeah, she's
All
good.
Right. All right, Coach. So this is the most important question that I asked during this initiation. B and I, we love to travel. When we travel, we got to eat. So we come out there to catch one of your games. What's the one food spot we need to go to, and then give us your go-to meal there?
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm on this like seafood boil kick right now. I literally just got introduced to seafood boils this past summer. And so there's a place by my house that I discovered. It's called Shaking Crab. And I love the crab legs there. So all I get is the crab legs, seafood boil. I had the Old Bay and the garlic butter, mild. That's literally my favorite thing right now. So I would say go to Shaking Crab if you want to get a good seafood boil.
Coach, that sounds a little expensive, and I know you don't drive a BMW, but I mean, you may have to hook us up on that one.
Yeah, it is a little expensive, and I'm going like twice a week. I didn't go last week. I think I might went once last week.
Yeah,
but I'm on the seafood boil kick right now.
Yeah, I can eat seafood every day. I eat it every weekend. My father-in-law fries fish every weekend. So if you're ever in Dallas, I'm gonna hook you up, Coach.
I appreciate you.
For everyone that's watching, thank you. The initiation is complete, but now the real conversation begins. We want to hear from you. Drop your top 5 music artists, your favorite superhero, and your go-to food spot in the comments. Your answer may just show up on one of our future episodes. And don't forget to tap and go into sltyougotnext.com to discover more of our amazing guests from our You Got Next family. Now I'm going to pass the ball back to B so he can officially reintroduce our newest play cousin, Coach Tama Dudley. So go ahead and take it away, B.
Coach Dudley, the director of basketball and the newest head coach at the St. James Academy. Welcome to the show, Coach. Super excited about having you on here. I guess we got to lock in right now because it's time to tell you a story and take you back. But I just want to, from the bottom, I want to tell you how much we respect what you do and how dope you are, Coach. Your name had already been echoing. As we say, we've been doing this for a while, and your name had already been kind of echoing through the hemisphere, through the women's basketball, and this is like I said, this is clutch. This is one of the ones that I'm super excited about. So, Coach, welcome to the show. Let's get it. Let's tell them your story. Let's take it back, though. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. Let's go back to Woodbridge, Virginia, where you was born and raised. And the famous question, when did you fall in love with basketball?
Yeah. So actually, I started out running track. Like, I really wanted to be a track runner. And in maybe my 6th grade year, in middle school, the basketball coach came out and said, well, you're really fast. You should try basketball. And so I was like, okay. And I just went out and tried it. Now, mind you, I came from I don't want to say I came from a sports family, but I had 3 older brothers. And, we played in the cul-de-sac. So anything sports, I was playing football with them. And so to me, sports wasn't a foreign concept. And I was like, okay, we'll just try it. And I was really good at it. So that's literally how it started in 6th grade. And the rest is kind of history from there.
Now, when you and Kevin asked, could you play for yourself? But when you first touched the ball, how long did it become very clear that you loved this game so much that it was going to be a part of the fabric in which your whole life is woven? Like, basketball will be a part of everything you do from now on, and you will create a legacy. Like, when did that really sink in, and when did that become kind of like, we here now?
It took a long time for me to see that part of this. I just started out playing, right? And I had an older brother that played too, and he would take me out to the court. I can remember, I tell this story, talk about this all the time. I don't know why I did this, because I'm like, what was I thinking? I had no clue where this was going to take me. But I remember one time he rode a moped, and I was jogging behind the moped, and we went into a basketball court, and it was freezing cold outside. And he was showing me some stuff, and he's only 2 years older than me. But I think back about it, like, I didn't have a vision of where this was going to lead, because at that time, college basketball existed, but it wasn't like something I even thought was for me. And so that, I think I just loved playing it. I wanted to be really good at it, and it was so organic. I don't think it became a real thing for me until I got into high school, and so not even right away. Like, maybe going into my sophomore year.
So you go to high school, you get a deal, you get a scholarly, you go to Long Island, you do your thing there. You got 14 years in this game, Coach. So when did it become clear? Like, what made you flip the script to go from player to now it's time to give back, right? From now it's not giving up, it's giving back, because you now are going to be a part of helping other kids accomplish their dreams. When did that part of the story happen?
Yeah, I think in college, kind of evolved. One, I always was a very high IQ player, and I just was a leader naturally on the floor. And so I think that really evolved in college. And actually, when I was in college, I was like, I really didn't even care what major I had, because I was like, I'm going to coach for the rest of my life. So I already had that in my mind. I knew that's what I was going to do. It was coach college basketball. So I was like, okay, I'll be a PE major. I had asked my coach at the time, like, what did you major in? And she told me, I'm like, okay, that's what I'm going to do. And so that was my vision for myself. I'm coaching college basketball for the rest of my life.
Did you know T-Pain was going to write a song about you, Coach?
No.
Look at Kevin go. Kevin, like, where is he going? We gave this guy too much, Coach. Because all you do is win, no matter what. You was at Woodbridge High School, Coach, and you took that team to the state championship. You just go everywhere you seem to go on. You figured out a way to win basketball games, Coach. What is the secret sauce? How are you able to be so successful and win games everywhere you go like this?
Yeah, that's such a hard question to answer. Like, I've never, people have asked me that question, and it's kind of like when you play, it's something it's hard to articulate. You know how they say that the best players aren't always great coaches because they can't break it down. I that's genuinely my coach, me as a coach. Like, I can't put my finger on specifically what it is. I think part of it is relationship building and how you get kids to families. I don't want to say just kids. I feel like parents and families to buy in. I'm big on taking care of people and valuing them. And I think that pays dividends when it comes to the floor. People trust you. I'm also super detail oriented and I understand the game well. So I think it's a combination of things, but it's super hard to articulate this culture that I tend to build when I go into programs. And I think also as part of my personality too, as well. So yeah, I think it's a combination of things.
Well, let's go back to 2022, Coach. Let's go back to 2022. For those who played for you know what happened in 2022. But I'm gonna let you talk to us about it, Coach. This was what I would consider an epic year. You did a lot of amazing things. I mean, I'm talking about 30-0. This was one of the best teams probably ever to play high school basketball. I know that's going to be debated. Stay out of my DMs with that. I don't care. I saw the first time I saw you, Coach Dudley, was on national television. And I'm not going to go through a list of names of the players who played on your team that year, but it was insane. It was catching national attention. And, you know, of course, ESPN people, they showed a little preview of you on the sideline. And that was my first time learning about who Coach Dudley was. And then y'all go on to win that course, those 2 games at that time. It was 2 games. It was the semifinals. And y'all go on to accomplish some major things. But tell us about 2022. How did it all come about? And when did you know that team was going to be special, Coach?
Yeah, so it's hard to tell the story if I don't go back to 2019, 2020, and then, you had COVID. But when I first came to Sidwell, Kiki was there, and it was really just Kiki and some other really committed, hardworking kids that bought into the vision and what we were teaching. And we added some pieces in Jaden Donovan and Kaya Miller. And so it started there. And it wasn't until I kind of got halfway through that season, I'm like, well, dang, we might be actually pretty good, y'all. Like I was telling my coaches that, because I feel like everything in this journey for me has been so organic. Like I haven't been like, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. It's kind of like unfolded very organically. And so, that happened that first year. We were okay. We made it to the state championship and won. We were runner up. AZ Fudd was on the St. John's team that we lost to. And then the following year was COVID. So we were out during COVID, but we had added Leah Harmon and Kendall to the team. And we played during COVID, but we weren't Sidwell. We were just kind of making up some leagues. I knew then what this team was going to be. And during COVID, I was like, man, because we were playing people and we were like looking really good and doing some of the things that I know lends itself to success based on my previous experiences. And then I knew what 2022 was going to look like. I mean, I knew that what that year was going to look like during COVID. And had we played during COVID, that would have happened a year earlier. I think we would have won 2 years being number one and being. But when we beat DeSoto at the St. James, ironically, to knock them off, and we took over number one spot at that moment, because we beat a team that we had no business beating. I mean, they had like 5 or 6 P4 kids on their team. They were seniors. And so when we beat them, I knew, and we beat them, and Jaden Donovan was out in foul trouble, and our other kids were playing. The kids who really didn't have any business playing at that level, and they were coming on the floor, and we weren't missing a beat with those kids out there. And so at that moment, I was like, man, I didn't know how good we were going to be every game. We took it one game at a time. But at that moment, I was like, this team is special.
Coach, you guys had Sports Illustrated on campus. I'm talking about your young ladies are getting the covers of every magazines midway through the season. So the hype had started. I think the first time I saw it, y'all beat like 3 teams. They were like, it's a team out here that's whooping these other teams like by 70 points. I'm talking about it, because it was getting ridiculous. We were like, dang, they ain't even letting the ball get past half court. They playing so much defense. But it's kind of a gift and a curse, isn't it? Because you got all these kids who now they 5 stars and blue chips and P4s and all these coaches and everybody pining over them. But at the end of the day, you still got to keep them focused and keep the main thing. How difficult was that, especially one of these kids being your own seed? How difficult was that to keep all of these young ladies in alignment, and who really took control of that locker room from a player perspective and was that leader on the court for you?
Yeah, so I'm not big on identifying like captains and stuff. I'm talking about a leadership thing first. And so I always believe that if you're meant to lead the team, the cream rises to the top, they're gonna lead. So that's that part. And I think our leaders, it was a collective effort, right? I think there was amazing kids at Sidwell Friends. I will say, like, really amazing humans and very humble. I think that's part of the fabric of Sidwell Friends. Like, they believe in humility, and I think that translated to the court as well with that group. So there was never this, like, you know, we're bigger than anyone else. And, you know, at Sidwell, you might go play on national TV the night before, but then you're coming back the next morning at 8 a.m. and you're right back in class. And, you know, so you never get too big for yourself. And I also think that that's just who I am as well. Like, despite all the things that I've accomplished, for me, I'm just still who I am. That I don't, you know, that was the byproduct of the work. You know what I mean? And so I never lose sight of that. This is just me working and doing what I am honestly born to do, right? Like, I feel like this is literally, I found my calling in life. And so it's easy to stay humble, especially because if you want to keep getting better, humility is what keeps you grounded.
Well, you know what champions do when you're winning in high school, you're doing all of this, you got to find that new challenge. And so 2025 has brought on a new opportunity. And for those of you who are worried and say, well, she's going to start a franchise from scratch, I think you got a little help when you start talking about some of the names you brought in. That probably was mission one, right? Getting the dogs. We just had a coach come on here the other day, Samika Randall Lay. You know Coach Lay. She said that Coach Summit always talked about you can't take donkeys to the Kentucky Derby. You got some thoroughbreds, Coach. How excited are you about this 25 team and the St. James Academy? And this just sounds like it's going to be uber fun. And it's gonna be like a rock star tour, Coach. How excited are you guys about this upcoming basketball season?
Yeah, I'm really excited about the group we have, and not just the group, but the amount of time we get to spend with them now at the academy. I mean, when I was at Sidwell, I was operating off of like 2 hours of practice and whatever extra we could fit in. I mean, now we get them from, like, you know, 3.5 to 4 hours a day, whether it's player development, whether it's performance training. They're getting a lot of hours and reps in with us. So I'm really excited, but I'm even more excited to help these superstars, right? These kids that everyone has looked at like they have arrived. I'm really excited to see where I can push them, how I can challenge them to be better than they already are. And so that's exciting. And they all have these areas of growth that they're still working on, and that's why they're there. But I'm also super honored that a lot of them followed me, right? Like, they made a choice to leave, you know, whatever. There's some of our seniors and coming from different scenarios. I mean, I look at Gigi. She was in Delaware. She could literally have done whatever she wanted to do in Delaware. Super talented, but she chose the harder path, which is coming to play for me, which I'm going to challenge her. And I think she made a really mature choice in what she's doing. And Jordan was at Sidwell and she came with me. Jada Dixon was at Sidwell. She came with me. So there's a lot of kids that have made that choice to follow me to something, again, that they haven't been able to see, right?
Wait a minute, excuse me. Triple J went with you too?
Yep.
Hey, this thing gonna be a monster. So, oh my goodness, Coach. So do you have a schedule already? Y'all got a schedule coming out? I mean,
yeah, our schedule will be out soon. We're still working on a few games.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, but we are playing in, you know, I can tell you some of the events we're playing in. We're playing in the Hoop Ball Classic. We'll play IMG up there. We're playing the Texas Hoop Fest. And actually, we're playing a preseason game in the Border League on October 5th against Ontario Christian, and that'll be on ESPN. That's October 5th, and we'll play Ontario Christian. So that'll be a really good start to things.
Kevin, who you going for? Ontario Christian or St. James?
Really, B? I'm going for St. James.
All right, I'm just messing with Kevin, Coach. So, Coach, now you gotta smile that'll light up the room. But when you start talking about pushing GG and pushing some of these All-Americans, the energy level switched a little bit. It didn't go down. It just went to a high level of severity, almost like it's time to go to work, Coach.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about Tama Dudley, the coach. Like, we had opportunity to interview some of these amazing players like Triple J. Well, we did have opportunity to interview Triple J. Y'all go watch season 3. She was on the show. But but when we get opportunity to talk to them about Coach Dudley, What are they going to tell us about Coach Dudley, the coach?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm actually a teacher by nature. I was a PE teacher, right? So I'm big on being a teacher first, like teaching the game. And the work ethic piece for me is where I hold at a high premium. Like our kids know that, like, if you don't work hard, you're not getting on the floor for me. And when they find themselves in moments of the game where they're not working hard, or I need to like flip the switch, if I have to do that, they know, like, hey, like this is business, right? At practice, I'm pretty intense, and I hold them to a high standard at practice. There's a lot of accountability for me at practice, but it's all in their control, right? Like a lot of things we do is goal oriented. We try to make it highly competitive, but also too, I don't get lost in that. I also remember to always teach them. I'm actually very calm and patient. I think my patience is actually a gift, a gift. I have a high level of patience when it comes to teaching, but I have zero patience for like lack of effort. So the kids know that.
Well, Coach, I'm gonna try my hardest to get this 11 seconds, Coach. I'm gonna give it everything.
10.
Oh, wait a minute, Coach! You gave us a little juice. You said you got one.
I'm gonna let you live. 11.
Now, Coach, what do you do for fun? You know, I always like to see the softer side of the coaches. What do you do when it's just not it's just not about basketball? I'm talking about, what are you riding, going to movies, reading books? What do you do for fun?
I mean, I love going to the movies. So that's mine. And me and Kendall, we did that a lot with her growing up. I love going to the movies. But now that Kendall's out of the house, I kind of just do whatever I want. Like if I want to go out to eat with somebody, I'll go out to eat. If I want to work out, I go work out. If I want to, right now I'm just kind of going wherever the wind takes me in my downtime. But a lot of times what I'm doing is this.
If you want to go eat the seafood boil twice a week, you can now, because you see that second would have been Kendall plate. That would have, you know what I'm saying? You would have had to buy Kendall food. That was the second one. Let's talk a little bit about Kendall, because for those of you watching who don't know, Kendall Dudley, 5-star top 10 5-star blue chip prospect who is now at the University of Michigan. Coach, that has to be something special to not just be a basketball coach and to win games, but to win games with your daughter and to see that maturation process of her becoming a young lady and coming into her own and being able to, like you said, the fruit of the labor, being able to celebrate those wins because of the work that she put in. And it wasn't about mama making her do it. You might have been an influence, but she had to make those choices and walk through that door and walk through that fire, as we like to say, right? So, Coach, how special is that relationship with you and Kendall? And how cool was it to watch her along this journey as well?
Yeah, it was honestly such an honor and a privilege to be able to coach her. Like, I'm so glad she fell in love with the game. Like, it's rare that you get to share something with your child. Like, and I mean, like any parent, right? Like to be able to connect with your kid on something as they get into that teenage years. You're like, who is this person, and where do they come from? But with Kendall, we always had that common theme, right? And like, she loved the game and she was with me every step of the way. I mean, she was in the gym with me when she was in a walker. I coached at Potomac High School as an assistant, and Lynetta Kaiser, who played for Maryland and went to the W, was one of the girls that were on the team. And so Kendall got to see all this growing up and, just fell in love with it. So it was a beautiful thing. And even now we still connect on that level. She's a really, really smart basketball player. So we can talk the same language when it comes to the game. And she works really, really hard. So the two things that for me as a coach, it was easy because she did those things. And so, yeah, I mean, it was special. It was a special thing. And now I get to just watch her, and I'm very happy watching.
The toughest choices this fall won't be which offensive set in which defense you choose against some of these big programs. It's going to be how you're going to be able to watch your daughter play because she don't be in Michigan. How sad is that going to be? Like, that's crazy. You've watched every single ball game up to this point, and now you're going to be on the Bahamas at Hoop Fest or whatever, and she's playing somewhere. Like, how you going to manage this fall, Coach?
Yeah, well, I've watched it. I mean, I still watch every game. I just don't get to be there in person, which I'm okay with. I'm glad she's at Michigan because now it's an hour flight. So I can fly an hour and fly back home the same night if I want to. So I'll probably get to see her more in person now than I did at UCLA. So, I mean, listen, I've done my part. I had the honor of having her for 18 years, and now I prepared her to be a gift for someone else. And that's truly what she is. She is definitely the type of kid every coach wants to have on their team.
Wow, Kevin, it's time, man. You ready to do this? We're gonna have a little bit more fun with you, Coach. It is time for the championship round. This is a part of the show where KT and I are gonna play a little bit of our version of Would You Rather. Well, I guess you could say which sneaker, because it is a sneak peek, Coach. For this part of the show, Kevin and I are super sneakerheads. We love our sneakers. We both have this massive collection. We've been doing it for 5 years, so as you can imagine, we've been in the gym a lot. And so for this part of the show, we both selected a pair of sneakers that we really love, that we really like, and we think that you would like them. All right, so both of us will have a shoe. Whichever one you like the best, you selected, that host will win this sneak round. All right, sneak peek championship round. The only thing we need you to say, Coach, is hold that sneaker. Okay. All right, Coach, we're gonna count you down. Hold that sneaker in 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Oh, this is hard. I'm gonna have to go up with the pink shoe. Sorry, KT. The only reason why is I don't really wear high tops that much. I'm not a huge fan of pink. I don't wear high tops.
MOTS, let's go!
Sorry, KT. But for the record, I would have picked this shoe.
Coach, you don't owe him no sentiments. You don't owe him any. Oh, what a victory! My daughter said, go with the pink ones. Go with the pink ones, Daddy. I said, you know what? Let's do it. Like we true to it. That's a victory. That's a win, Coach. You gonna cry tonight, Coach. You gonna cry tonight. All right, Coach Dudley, we got to get you out. We kept you way too long, even though I'm having a blast. We got to get you out of here. We got to get all the people that's watching this some time back in their day as well. So, Coach Dudley, the title of the show is You Got Next, which means we are all about the future. We can talk about the past all you want to, but at this stage, you have so much more to give back to the game of women's basketball, so much more to accomplish, and we get to be front row seats and watch it all. But now that we all follow you at Coach Dudley 22, it's your moment of manifestation, Coach. You tell us what's up next for Coach Tamika Dudley.
For me, again, my journey unfolds pretty organically. I'm just excited about the St. James and what I can build there. I'm excited about the young kids in the DMV, and hopefully we can provide more opportunities for the younger kids to expose them to what we're doing at this national level and the caliber of kids that we have at the St. James. But just really excited about growing it and a new challenge for me. So it'll be interesting. We'll see. We don't know where it's going to take me, but I'm just following my steps that are ordered.
Any more Team USA stints? I ain't even mentioned that in the thing. Team USA. You got any more surprise? Any more tricks in the bag like that, Coach?
We'll see. I mean, like I said, we'll see what happens next.
Coach, yeah, we'll see. Do you have any shout outs you want to give, Coach?
Well, I always want to give a shout out to my daughter, Kendall, and then I would say my family, my mom. If y'all haven't seen, she's my bookkeeper. She's kept my books for the last 14 years, so I'm gonna shout her out, give her a little shout out. Birthday's coming up in October. My stepdad, who was my AAU coach when I was 14, that's her husband. That's my ride or die family, and then my sister too. So shout out to my whole squad.
Oh, and by the way, B. Jones, you're running your lines by yourself. All right, Coach. So this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell me, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT, and I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I think you guys should definitely get Gigi on here. Giselle Banks, one of our kids at the St. James. And then if I had to pick a coach, there's a coach I would say in the Northern Virginia area, Chrissy Kelly. She's at Osborne Park High School. She's done a lot in this DMV area. She's at a public school. They don't always get the love that they deserve, but I would say she's a great person to have on the show as well.
Coach, you know when they just call you by your first name or your nickname, you know you call Gigi! Holla! Coach Kelly, let the world know that y'all are up next. It is official. Your ticket just got punched by an absolute legend in the game, and you are now officially on the clock. We got to get you on the show here so we can tell y'all incredible stories. And hey, I'm super excited about both of those because I love to hear about these new stories as well. So, Coach Kelly, we excited to have you. Y'all get y'all top 5 ready to find us somewhere to eat because we coming. We coming. It's going to happen. Coach Tama Dudley, you got next. You are the truth, Coach. You are an icon. You are a trailblazer. You are a legend. You are you are just defying perseverance, and what you're doing for this game is absolutely amazing. Your impact on the landscape of women's basketball is going to reverberate for decades, Coach. You're coaching up players who are going to become just all Americans and stuff like that. So keep doing what you do. I'm a huge fan. We're a huge fan. You are extraordinary. You are elite. You deserve a wop, wop. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Kevin, I got to tell you a secret. Coach, lean back a little bit. Lean back. You see the A? That's what A. I said she wearing some A's. She wearing the A. So you know what?
B, you already won. Why you keep rubbing it in? Let's hurry up. Coach needs to go attend to her family. Here, let's get this over.
Coach, thank you. Coach, thank you so much for being on the show. I can't wait to see your team hoop and can't wait to see you again in real life. I stood about 10 feet from you though one time, Coach. You know what I'm saying? I just soaked up that. I'm talking about, I was right behind the bench. Thank you so much. Everybody out there in the DMV, Michigan, thank y'all so much for watching the show, being a part of this as well. We love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all lock in with us at Sports Life Talk, all one word. We dropping shows all the time. We got so much more heat coming your way. If you want to be on the show, go to sltugotnext.com. Click on the nominate tab. Tell us a little bit about yourself, why you feel like you got next, and Kevin will reach out and give you an audition to be on the show. I think our emoji was tough, right? That's right. We want that. We want the smoke coming out the nose emoji. So if you smash subscribe, if you joined us, thank you so much again. We appreciate you. Can't do this without you. Throw the emoji in the chat so Kevin and I can thank you personally and just tell you how much we appreciate you. And all our podcast listeners. I know your girl's gonna be on planes and buses all year long, traveling all around the country. Download over 850 episodes of Sports Life Talks. You got next. We got WNBAers. We got All Americans, coaches. This thing is it's been a blessed platform. It's a story on there for everybody. Wherever you listen to your podcast, Spotify, Apple, I don't care. Go download it. Keep this thing going. Coach, thank you again. KT, take us home.
Hey, Coach, this is Kevin from Sports Life Talk. I would love to have you on the podcast. Oh, KT, I like Brandon's shoes better than yours. So, I'm still in my fitness, Coach. But I love you. And whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back, Coach.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Hey, Coach, we started from the bottom, now we're here. We started from the bottom, now the whole team here, baby. Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another, because together we are better. And listen, tough times don't last, but tough people do. So keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet!
I knew you had next, cause you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag cause you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Like Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest. Hut in the room, podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom, you are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Like Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah, yeah.